Hello there guys, my name is Luke and welcome to episode number 9 of the non-league transfer bonanza. Now we haven't done one of these in ages, haven't done one of these since the start of the season, but this video incorporates all of the transfers from the January transfer window. Now I know in non-league, strictly speaking, there isn't actually a January transfer window, but still more teams get transfers done in January in non-league than any other month of the year. So this video will be split into 2 parts. This is part 1, so let's get straight into it.
So in the last month there has been a lot of players moving up to the Football League. The first one is Dale Grubb, who signed a pre-contract agreement with Forest Green Rovers. The deal was done back in December, but obviously they had to wait until the transfer window opened on the 1st of January to complete that signing. Joe Ward is a winger who has joined Peterborough United from Woking on an undisclosed fee. Very good player, joined Woking at the start of the season and has had a very good 6 months there. Adam Morgan has gone over to Ireland to sign for Sligo Rovers in the Irish Premier League. Bernard Mensah is an impressive signing for Bristol Rovers. He's been at Aldershot for the last 18 months, 23 years old, signs for an undisclosed fee. Joe Pigott has left his hometown club Maidstone United to sign for AFC Wimbledon for £25,000, which was the release clause in his contract at Maidstone. Alex Whittle, a man that actually wasn't really highly rated by York City fans, has somehow managed to get himself a move up to the Football League, up 2 leagues to Forest Green Rovers. He's a left back, 24 years old and moves on a free transfer. Luke Hannant has joined his former manager Neil Aspin at Port Vale after leaving Gateshead for an undisclosed fee. A midfielder, 23 years old, a good signing for Port Vale in my opinion. Johnny Maxted is a very good goalkeeper in my opinion and has left Guiseley to sign for Accrington Stanley for an undisclosed fee. Ini Effiong, absolutely huge striker for Woking, he has left and signed for Ross County in the Scottish Premier Division for a undisclosed fee. Kieran Brown, very promising youngster from Wealdstone, has done very well this season so far, shown a lot of promise, and he has got himself a move up to the Championship to Cardiff City. Very good move for him, 20-year-old defender. He is going to have a good career ahead of him, I think. Another very promising youngster is Sam Dalby, 18 years old, very young player, has left Leyton Orient to sign for Leeds United for an undisclosed fee. Another real success story from the Leyton Orient Academy. They've produced a number of good young prospects in the last few years, and this is another one off that production line. The only player that's managed to get a move up to the Premier League in January from non-league is a striker from Solihull Moors. It is Oladapo Afolayan. He's a 20-year-old and has signed for West Ham United from Solihull Moors for an undisclosed fee. He was playing part-time at Solihull while studying at Loughborough University, but there's been massive interest in the 20-year-old striker, and an offer from a Premier League club like West Ham United, he's not going to turn that one down. Joe White, a young striker for Dagenham and Redbridge, he has signed for Stevenage for an undisclosed fee. And finally, Abo Asa, a very impressive player, second player from Wealdstone this month that has got to move up to the Football League. This time, he has got to move to Shrewsbury Town for an undisclosed fee. He's 21 years old and he has scored some really impressive goals this season that have gone a bit viral around the internet. In the National League, AFC Fylde have signed Callum Chettle on loan from Peterborough United. Aldershot have made a total of 6 signings. Nick Kabamba, Fabian Robert, Josh McCoyard, Lewis Kinsella, George Fowler and Adam McDonnell all joined. Adam McDonnell, he was on loan with Aldershot earlier this season and did quite well for them. Barrow AFC has signed 4 players, Chris Humphrey on loan from Bury, Steve Arnold from Gillingham, Luke James from Forest Green Rovers and Ollie Cook from Southampton. Boreham Wood have made 3 signings, Joe Quigley from AFC Bournemouth, Michael Falevi from Watford and Ollie Harfield from Bournemouth as well. Then Bromley have made a good signing in my opinion, a striker, Omar Bougiel, on loan from Forest Green Rovers. Chester have made 2 signings, Gary Roberts on a non-contract basis from Southport. He is a very good player, but he's just very inconsistent. And yeah, he's found himself at Chester. Sean Hobson has signed also on loan from AFC Bournemouth. Ebbsfleet with a really good signing there, Laurie Wilson from Port Vale. FC Halifax Town have signed Sean Touton from Barnsley on loan. He was with the club a few years ago and did really well before leaving to go and sign for Barnsley, but he's found himself back at the Shaman after not having a particularly successful spell elsewhere. Gateshead, they've been quite active in this January. They've brought in 4 new players: Ben Fox on loan from Burton Albion, Lewis McNall from Newcastle United, Callum Williams also from Newcastle United, and Reece Greenwood from Newcastle's rivals Sunderland. Guiseley, 2 signings, in my opinion, 2 very, very good signings. Dale Southwell, a very, very good striker in my opinion, played for Wycombe Wanderers in the Football League, and yeah, I really rate him. Luke Coddington as well, on loan from Northampton Town. He was on loan at Wrexham earlier this season and did very well. The Wrexham fans really did rate him from what I hear, so yeah, I think that's another good signing for Guiseley. Leyton Orient, 4 signings for them. Dan Holman scored a lot of goals for Cheltenham a couple of years ago when they won the league and got promoted to the Football League from the National League. Ebu Adams also joins on a season-long loan from Norwich City. Marvin Ekpiteta also joins from East Thurrock United, but he's going to be loaned instantly back to East Thurrock. And James Brophy returns to Leyton Orient. He was there previously on loan from Swindon Town. The fee is undisclosed, but reported to be around about £100,000, so it's a lot of money. Macclesfield Town, they've made 2 signings. Nathan Blissett and Callum Evans both join on loans until the end of the season. Maidstone have made 3 signings: Darius Osei from Oldham, Alex Finney from QPR. He was on loan earlier this season, so his loan has been extended. And then Andre Coker is a winger from Crystal Palace on loan. Solihull Moors have had a very, very good January in my opinion. Jamie Osborne, very, very good player he is, coming in from Grimsby Town after spending a couple of months on loan with Solihull earlier in the season. Solihull, he was with them early on last season, and got his move to the Football League after some impressive performances. And he is a really good player, but he's just moved back to Solihull because it suits him. Kyle Storer, very experienced midfielder, joins from Cheltenham Town. Tyrone Williams joins from Kidderminster Harriers on an undisclosed fee. Uppenin Edwards joins from Bristol City, and Adi Yusuf comes in from Barrow. Sutton United with 2 signings. The first one, a man who has returned to his former club, that is Harry Beautyman, comes in from Stevenage. He played for Sutton United about 5 years ago and did very, very well for them, but now he is back at the club. Also, Tom Bullerinwood joins from Grimsby Town. Torquay, they've made a lot of signings in January. They're trying to rebuild their squad, and they've done that with the signings of Tommy O'Sullivan, Michael Ifete, Conrad Ballatoni, Reece Mitchell, Elliot Romain, Brett Williams, and Connor Lemonhigh Evans. Tranmere have brought in 2 players: Reece Taylor, goalkeeper, on loan from AFC Fold, and Josh Ginelli on loan from Burnley. I really rate him. I think that's a very good signing. Woking, they have made a total of 5 signings. Alex Davey comes in from Cheltenham Town. He was on loan at Torquay in the first half of the season. They tried to sign him permanently, but Woking beat them to that signing. Also joining Woking is Johnny Edwards, Anthony Cook, Reece Grego-Cox, and Damon Lathrope. Wrexham have made 3 signings. Scott Quigley comes in on loan from Blackpool. I think he's quite a good player. Nicky Devidic joins on an undisclosed fee from Hartlepool, and David Raven joins from Inverness Caledonian Thistle.
So there you have it. Thank you very much for watching this part of Non-League Transfer Bonanza number 9. The next part will be coming out very, very soon. If you're new around here, remember to click that subscribe button to stay up to date with non-league football. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.